Well, it has officially all come down to this. The final game of 2023. Shoot, of course that was going to happen. And I got a bloody nose, so that's even better. Welcome to the final game of March Madness 2023! Thank you all so much for joining us here tonight. We're finally gonna crown a winner. We'll be here at least probably until midnight Eastern time tonight. I don't know, but we'll just have to see what happens, I guess, right? Yeah, because it is the final night, and tonight we're gonna have a champion crown through all the upsets. And oh my God, just all the incredible moments, especially the buzzer beater from San Diego Saturday night. That was crazy. Yeah, and then about 5 minutes before we're supposed to come on here, yeah, well, I ended up getting a bloody nose. I sneeze, and then yeah, that happens obviously. But oh, I made that one too. I had to I had to get by a shelf in order for it to get in there, but yeah, I got it in. That little curve shot off the backboard and in, obviously. But yeah, we have San Diego State. They're the number 5 seed at 32-6. University of Connecticut. They are 30-8 at the number 4 seed. So we'll just have to see what happens. Oh, and by the way, since we don't have any Kleenex down here, I had to use the alternative of toilet paper just from the bathroom back there. So yeah, it should be a fun night. Yeah, so excited for it, obviously, right? But yeah. So, and I don't know why, but I honestly hate that the NCAA, obviously schedules these games. Well, at least this game at like a late time. 9 p.m. Eastern time. I mean, Jesus, that's not good. I just had to turn the TV down like a heck of a lot because if I do, then obviously copyright, and then I wouldn't want to be getting a copyright strike again. But you know how that whole experience went last time. And I'm gonna try to get the least amount of pictures in there as I mean, yeah, you can kind of see the light coming from the TV. I am a bit worried about that, so I'm just gonna move it over just a little bit. But I'm just gonna stay where I am, even though I will be on the edge of the frame a little bit. You can still kind of see a little bit of light, but yeah. I mean, you all know how I got copyright striked last time, so I mean, Jesus, right? Okay. So right now they're just they're announcing the starting lineups. That's what I should say. So yeah. Who's excited to crown a champion? I am. I know that because this has just been a wild March Madness. I'll tell you that right now. Wild, wild, wild. And of course, I'm here with my trusty old gavel. So, other than that, we should be good to go here. I think. Hopefully. Here, I'm gonna move over so that you can see a little bit more of me. How it's gonna work tonight basically is that it's gonna be the same as all the other streams. Obviously, I do. So yeah, and I just don't do this for basketball and stuff, but you've seen my broadcasting for the Muskies, and then obviously we do other sports too, like football. We do this for the Super Bowl too. Well, and all the big sporting events. I mean, especially with the NBA playoffs coming up, we got the NHL playoffs coming up. I mean, it's going to be a busy next 2 months here, and all that's going to start next week. So yeah, very, very exciting things are happening this channel sooner rather than later for sure. So yeah, basically, I know it's kind of early to preview the half, and we haven't even started yet. But I'll just preview the half now. What we're gonna do is that we're gonna have one commercial break, and then what do I want to say? We'll just run through some scores and stuff like that from the world, and then we'll do some homework that I got, some Spanish homework actually, and then we might do a little bit of studying for. We take part 1 of a math test tomorrow, and then we have part 2 of that test on Wednesday, and we have a Spanish test, and then we also have a history quiz over the chapter. I mean, the chapter was only 2 sections, and we only took like a page and a half full of notes because we did like 2 projects too. So like, all right, are we ready? We've been waiting for this for the last 3 weeks. Went from 68 to 64 to 32 to 16 to 8 to 4, and then there was only 2, and by the end of the night, we're going to have just 1. So here we go. I'm so excited! Woo! Let's go. Come on, throw the ball up! Here we go. Tip off, and UConn will get the ball first. Taken there by Tristan Newton. On now for Karabon. Back for Newton. Newton on over to Jordan Hawkins. And Newton and the ball will roll out of bounds. 20 seconds in to this game, as a matter of fact, here. So Hawkins will set the ball in bounds here for Andre Jackson Jr. Shot clock at 5. The 2 attempt from Jordan Hawkins is good, and we got our game's first points here. So now let's see if San Diego State can try and answer here. That's Lamont Butler. And he'll go for a 3, and that's good. And now San Diego State has the lead here. Here's Newton now. Tried to get it on over Andre Jackson, deflected off his hands, but he did get it before he got there out of bounds. Oh, and they'll just throw it out to midcourt. Kind of an awkward pass, but I think they are going to... Oh, okay, hold on. So now San Diego State will throw it back in play. That was Keyshawn Johnson. Here's Butler now. Butler. Oh, a guy slipped there. He's sitting on the floor with it, but then Andre Jackson was trying to dribble it out a little bit, but he dribbled it out of bounds. And in fact, they might have actually gotten a foul on that one. Maybe not. Maybe it was just it was just out of bounds type of thing. Now what are they doing? They're lining up for a free throw here, I think. They're in that formation. Maybe not, actually. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I turned on subtitles so that, I wouldn't have to, wonder about a whole bunch of things so that, I could hear it. Oh, and a huge 3 for San Diego State, and they have just extended their lead from Trammell. Here's Tristan Newton now. Up to the three-point line. He'll give it back for Sanogo. And he'll throw it up for two more. Here's Trammell with it. Trammell getting it on in for LeDee. Oh, he's gonna try and oh my God, that was a tricky throw too. That was at a very odd angle. I mean, that board, he was basically in line there with backboard, but just barely got it in. My goodness gracious! Woo! I thought he was gonna run out of room, but nope. He still found a way to get that in. Now Newton's gonna go for a three, and he'll miss it. And San Diego State gets it back. Nathan Menga. Taking there, Matt Bradley. Bradley getting it on for Nathan Menga. Menga, he's going to try a short pass. I don't know why you must not have gotten enough juice on that one. Oh, Newton was trying to throw it back. And now throwing it up there was Andre Jackson for two more. I thought they were going to maybe call a foul on guy who was blocking him. Because, he kind of took it out of his hands or something like that. But I don't want to sound stupid, I'll tell you that. That's the last thing I want to do. In the paint, throwing it up is Bradley, and he puts it down. Double digits. Now for San Diego State. Picking up now Tristan Newton on out for Sanogo. Oh, and they're going to get a foul there on San Diego State. That will be on Mensa. I call them Menga instead of sometimes my S's look like G's and my G's look like S's. It's mainly my G look like S's. That's what I probably should board it as here. It's just like how my A's look like 9s. 3 attempt from San Diego State was missed. Oh, a long pass went over to Alex Caravan, but he just threw it a little bit too far and got the hand on it out of bounds. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back right after this. Please do not go anywhere.
This race
we want you here.
We've ever done. There's no coming back. We need to survive this.
When we were a motorized bicycle company, they said that's fine for the streets, but you'll never win a race. They said motorcycles are one thing, but you can't make cars. All right, you're a car company, but you won't win Formula One in a hybrid. You can't break a lane speed record. Air. Air. Well, you'll never make a real truck. Or compete off-road. Yeah? What if you can't see the road? What about when there is no road? No land. No gas. They've challenged us to do a lot of things. What will we do next? On the power of dreams.
Welcome back, everyone, to the National Championship game. It is just a hair before 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We are here in Sioux City, Iowa, and we are downstairs, and National Championship, of course, is at Houston. Name was escaping me. I don't know why, but who knows? But coming up Friday night at 7:55 p.m. Eastern, starting at that time, Des Moines going to be in town as the push for the playoffs continue. And USHL, the season ends, folks, in just 3 weeks. On 3 weeks from, or in fact, 2 weeks from Saturday. That's what I should say. So yeah, it's getting down to the final 6 or 7 games for some of these teams. And in fact, as a matter of fact, what do I want to say? I basically have just drawn a blank now. Right now, Sioux Falls and Des Moines are 1 point away from each other in terms of who gets that final playoff spot. I think the first 5 spots in the Western Conference, they're going to stay the same as they are right now. Lincoln and Waterloo, though, will still fight on who gets the bye week and who gets that cover, or the bye round, and obviously who wins or who gets first round attempt. So I'll explain more Friday and Saturday. Then Saturday night, we are going to have a live stream. It'll start from about 8:30 p.m. Eastern. We'll have the Muskies. They'll be in Des Moines. And then Fudge. I can't remember where the Bandits are going to be. But we'll also be broadcasting that game. And then there's going to be a hockey game on ABC that we will have for you all too. Big sports Saturday night. And it's going to be right here on RVN. All starting at about 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Or it might Saturday night might be the night where I do the test. Because I've had this idea for a while on how I want to do things on a Saturday when the Muskies are away. And, I'm downstairs in the basement here for, obviously broadcasting and, doing the marathon and whatever. So, yeah. I'm going to try Saturday night, my experiment, but I don't know if it's going to work or not, though. But that's why you test things out. And so, yeah. Oh, boy, I missed a whole lot right there. All right, a charge. Well, yeah, he did extend his left elbow there, just a teeny bit. At least I thought. Either way, it is a foul for UConn, so I guess there's that. So now here's Darian Trammell with it. Trammell getting it on for Matt Bradley. Now Arop. Oh, they'll throw it up and it's no good. That was from Arop, and they're going to call possession. So now UConn will try to make something happen here. Oh, they'll just throw it up. That was Sonogo, and he has tied the game. So now here's Psycho with it. Mensah throws it up. Oh, no good. Rebound, no good. Again, they're going all over the place, but now UConn gets it back. But there is a foul, I think, at center court there. Or Newton went down. Yeah, I think they did call the foul there on Adam Psycho. Psycho, something like that. Ooh, might have twisted the ankle there a little bit. So that will obviously cause discomfort. 3 fouls so far in the first 6 minutes for San Diego with 14 to play in a tie 10-10 game. Here's Andre Jackson Jr. They'll throw it up and it is good from Sonogo. So now UConn has their first lead of the night. I don't know why I'm throwing my lights up around like this, but hey, I don't know. This is honestly probably one of the best spies my parents have ever made, to be honest with you. Not to, like, obviously brag or anything, because I thought that gold curtain was the best spy, but no, I mean, I've had that gold curtain now for almost, what, a year or two now? Probably 2 years, actually, if I had to guess. So now here, excuse-moi, UConn just lets the ball run out of bounds. 6-0 run from UConn. Shy, as they say. As the cool kids say. But I'm not a cool kid, okay? In fact, I kind of am, but, Nobody asked you! Here's Klingon with the shot and missed. And San Diego. No points in the last 3.5 minutes. I smell trouble, I'll tell you that right now. Here's Klingon, throws it up, and it's good, and maybe a foul on that. Oh, no, it's just a charge. So now that's 2 fouls for UConn. And a 12-10 game. So now San Diego State, they got to get something going here. I mean, they've let UConn basically come back, but, just it's. I don't know what I was trying to say there, honestly. They throw it up and it's no good. That was from Jaden Ledee. Now here's Tristan Newton with it. Newton throws it out for Karabon. On for Klingon. Back out. 4-3. It's no good. The throw up once again from Calcaterra is no good, and now they'll go back San Diego State will go back the other way. 7 straight field goal attempts missed by San Diego State. Welp. That's all I gotta say. Welp. So now here's Tristan Newton with it. Newton. 10 on the play clock. Or, the shot clock. Used to get that confused all the time. Oh, and the nice finish there by Klingon. Oh, boy. Now, there's the first points now from either team within the last, 2-ish minutes. I mean, UConn, they are on an 8-0 run, but, it's taken them 5 minutes to do that, though. So, I mean, the throw-up is missed from Karabon, but they might call a foul. Well, they probably should, but, I'm not the referee, and refs suck all the time. So, hey, no matter if it's basketball, football, baseball, hockey, either one. In fact, I don't even really know which sports refs are worse, to be completely honest with you. But, yeah. Where are your pants? I'm wearing them right now. These are just my shorts, Obviously, I wouldn't, Well, and if I did, I'd have to, obviously go top up, obviously. But, yeah, obviously I am not going to do that. Honestly, Andy, you would ask such a question, so I mean, what the hell is this commercial? Oh, this aired during the Super Bowl. Well, I thought I remembered 0 commercials from the Super Bowl, but I guess not. Because they all sucked this year, that's why. Yeah, I just didn't really find any of them memorable. And then, of course, we had the failed duel commercial. I call it failed duel. I mean, I am one of those people who think, it was actually scripted. I mean, yeah, it is definitely possible to do a live Super Bowl commercial. It definitely is, but that just looked clearly fake. I mean, so clearly fake. And in other news, I'm getting my hair cut on Thursday, so yay! I mean, obviously, I don't mind it getting long, but it can sometimes drive me crazy. NGL, so. Oh, and then I got to see my friend Felicity. I mean, we're not really friends, but like we talk to each other at school, so like you can take that as you will. As we drove through Chick-fil-A tonight, so that was kind of nice. She handed us our food, so. I, honest to God, never thought she would ever serve us at Chick-fil-A, honestly. Or at least, the least, is, handing us our food, obviously, but. All right, here we go. 11 minutes left to play in this first half. San Diego State's got to have an answer here, but they're going to be taking a... First, though, Caravan's got to shoot a couple of free throws. First one, is good. Okay. I thought I was going to sneeze there, but I guess not. And, of course, right before I went on air, 5 minutes, I sneezed and my nose bled. So, you can just picture that, because I'm not going to. I'll tell you that right now. So now it's 16-10 in favor of UConn. Of course, we'll be here through the entire game, at least until, 11-ish Central Time. Whenever this game gets over and they wrap up all the post-game stuff and one shining moment and all that, then we'll close it down for tonight. But it's going to be a late night. And the takeaway, the layup is missed from Joey Calcaterra. Oh, I thought he definitely had a shot at that. I'll tell you that right now. He had a shot if I ever have seen one. What are you doing? Okay, and Keyshawn Johnson will shoot one, maybe two. First one's good. I see you, Dad. The camera's not even. Oh, God. First one's good. Second one there is also good for the 4-point game. With 10-20. Yum yum. No, I'm just kidding. Oh Jesus. A lean shot was missed, but here's Newton back for a lean. Now for Sonogo. On for Newton, throws it up, no good. And San Diego State trying to get it back. They do, but they have to battle for it there at mid-court. And a possession for San Diego State. So now here's Trammell with it. Trammell. He rolls out towards midcourt, but comes back in. Throws it on over for three. Won't go. And they kind of needed that one here. 9.5 to go in the first. So now it's Andre Jackson Jr. on out for Aline. Aline in the paint throws it up. And it's good. Man, no points for San Diego State in the last 7 minutes. That, to me, spells trouble, if I may say myself. May say so myself. That's what I should say. That's how the saying goes. So, I mean. But, for UConn, they're on a 12-2 run. Make that 13 or 14-2 run here. And San Diego is going to take a timeout. Well, they kind of have to, if I'm being honest. But, yeah. Yep, timeout from San Diego State. They need to get something going here. We'll take a break. And when we come back, hopefully they will get something going here. Just going to have to find out and see what happens.
With this high-powered 30 caliber rifle, we're going to try to blast open this Masterlock model number 15. We blew a half-inch hole clear through, but the Masterlock still holds tight. If you want to hold on to what you've got, insist on genuine Masterlocks, known for being tough under fire.
Welcome back, everybody. Boy, oh boy, UConn's just been on a tear here. 14-2 run in 7.5 minutes. San Diego State, they have yet to have scored a point in about 7-ish minutes. So you figure that out by yourself. Just not the San Diego State team we should be seeing right now. And, you know, it's kind of upsetting to me, frankly. I mean, I've been having fun watching San Diego State all tourney long, and now they've went 7 minutes without a freaking point. How am I supposed to have any fun in that, honestly? Because that isn't any fun. And I'm sure probably the 15 to 20 million people watching this game now, including me, are probably thinking the same thing. Although with the ratings from Saturday night's Final Four, I'm sure they're probably a little bit higher than that. Than the 15 to 20 million that I just said. I mean, American Idol and The Voice are on, and those are two ratings juggernauts. So all right, so there's 8:50 left here in this first half. So now here's Lamont Butler. Gets it on for Mensa. They'll throw it up, and oh, no good. They needed that too. Oh my. This is just getting appalling, really. This is honestly pissing me off, to be honest with you. But hey, you didn't ask for my opinion, so I'm just gonna shut my mouth. The throw up is good and in from Hamilton. Well, no, that was actually a lean, or I don't know. Man, 0 field goals in 8.5 minutes here. That's just not good at all, to say the least. To make a long story short, I'll tell you that right now. Okay, 3-second delay I can deal with. Here's Tristan Newton now. Newton on for 3. Hawkins just missed it. Now San Diego State will try and make something happen here. Well, they should at least. Oh, a 3 attempt is no good from Matt Bradley. Another foul was called. 22-12. They've missed their last 12 shots. Anyway, coming up on halftime, we'll review some scores from around the country. Baseball getting started here, so yeah, with the new rule changes. I know there has been a lot of crap over the new rule changes and stuff. I personally love them. Honestly, these games are starting to get too long. I mean, the average time for an MLB game last year was what, 3.25 hours, almost 3.5 hours. That's way too long. I mean, that's longer than football, baseball, hockey. Well, except for the playoffs with hockey, and maybe even with baseball too. And football can go about the same length as a regular baseball game, but football is the most popular sport in the country. So, people will take, as much football as they can get, obviously, because, we get 10 hours of football every Sunday on 3 different networks. So, people just love their football. Obviously, they'll watch the first game at noon and then the 3:30, basically, when they kick off game. And then, obviously, Sunday night football, especially, if it's a good matchup. And then, of course, with Thanksgiving, we see that same ripple effect. This is my Spanish binder, by the way. I'm actually going to keep this. I'm planning on taking Spanish all 4 years of high school. I'm currently a sophomore, so yeah. That just shows you how old I am, obviously. And then, yeah. I still have to do... Right now, we're currently learning about, concerts, instruments, and visiting a museum, and we're actually talking about, parties and stuff like that. Plus, we're also learning, affirmatives and negatives type thing, like nothing, nobody, nada, nadie, algo, alguien, siempre, like that. If you've taken Spanish class, you know what I'm talking about here. So, yeah, I just got 2 parts left of that. We will do it all at the half after, we review all the scores, obviously. So, yeah. And then we have a test on Wednesday. And how the tests work is that it's both a listening and a writing section. When I've had the same Spanish teacher now for all of last year, and I actually had a different teacher at first semester. But now I'm back to the teacher that I had last year all year for the second semester. So yeah, and I loved my first semester teacher. I mean, Mrs. Billings, if she's watching, which most likely probably not, but you know, if she is, you know, she's great. I mean, yeah, all the Spanish teachers are really good, except for this one. And thank God I haven't had her, but you know, I'm not gonna name her name or anything like that, but you know. So San Diego finally got their first point in what, 8 minutes now, probably. Seems like an eternity, I'll tell you that, and especially here in the national championship, it could definitely feel like an eternity. Layup from UConn. I didn't see it there, but I think there was a foul. Yeah, so Nogo threw it up, but it was no good, but he got a foul on it, so. That was for Mensah. It's his first foul of the game. So now UConn will shoot a couple. First one is good. Second free throw attempt is no good. Okay, well, at least it's now down to a single digit deficit here, so I guess that's a good thing for San Diego, I guess. Okay, how can I have -1 viewer watching this? Like, honest to God, how is that possible? Let me know, por favor, because I need to know this. Oh, and now a giveaway. Going back the other way, Andre Jackson gives it for Hawkins. His three-pointer is good. Back to a double-digit deficit now. Here's Trammell. Trammell, they're in the paint with 13 on the shot clock. A three-pointer attempt is no good from Parrish. They'll try it again. It's no good. Oh, boy. So, fifth foul for UConn on the night. So now Nathan Mensah will come in and shoot a couple. First one is good. Second one now. To make this a 10-point game. I know you are. I know everything, people. If you haven't seen to, clue in or anything like that, then obviously. Oh, lordy lord. So now it's an 11-point game. 26-15 UConn has a lead. But now they're going to try to extend it here. That's Newton. Throws it out for three. Karabon bounces around the rim and just almost had it. Just about. Boy, it was UConn and San Diego two San Diego State players and Sinogo in there for UConn. Now he'll try to attempt to lay it up. It's no good. They're not going to call a foul. But San Diego State will go back the other way. This one from three. No good from Psycho. And now it rolls out of bounds. Karabon lost his shield. And he played that with, he just kept on going. Had one shoot, but just kept on going. That's what I like. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. I mean, so I don't blame him. But now, San Diego State, which seems like they have not gotten a basket in so long, finally have. So here's Sinogo getting it on for Newton. And the paint throws it up, and good. Boy, I thought Newton had no shot at that. But he did. 5 minutes left to play here in this first half. Oh, and now a giveaway. It's to Newton. He'll lay it up for two more. Oh, boy. So now it's Lamont Butler getting it on for Jaden Ledee. Oh, but Sinogo came in and knocked it out of bounds. I don't know why I just rolled around like that, but oh, Lord. 5 on the shot clock now. That's to Trammell. He's going to throw it up. No good. Popped up into the air, and now UConn goes back the other way with it. That's Andre Jackson Jr. Throws it out. Newton for three. It's good. A 16-point lead now for UConn. And San Diego State's only 5 for 21 on field goal attempts. This one for three, and they finally get one on the board from Lamont Butler, which they needed too. They had to get that one. They need to shoot now a few threes, not just a couple, but a few. Up, and now a giveaway. Oh, the layup rolled around the rim. It didn't go in. Oh, boy. Woo, baby. Ooh, baby, baby. A baby, baby. Do, Oh, and now they give it back. Holy cow. Oh, Sinogo tried getting that, but they just let it roll out of bounds. Oh my, San Diego State gets the ball back now from that. Holy cow. This is getting nuts. Okay, bruh. Okay, so they just showed like 3 players from UConn, right? Well, 2 of them had the same uniforms, but Sinogo had a different uniform on. Like, come on now, people. Professionalism. Professionalism! You know, like I said earlier, 15, 20 million people are watching this, so Now everyone's just seen that. I bet you the viewership would be higher if they didn't schedule it so late at night. I mean, it's just after 10 p.m. on the East Coast, and I guess you're just going to have to stay up late for that, I guess. Late night college basketball. Shoot, I don't know if I'm going to get a nap in on Thursday. Because Thursday we get out at noon for Easter break. And then after that, I'm going to go get a haircut. And then depending on how long the wait time is, we may or may not be getting lunch during that time too as well. I'm going to bring my headphones just in case, obviously. Because, water, you gotta stay hydrated, people. Although the ice is basically melted, so it's not really that cold. Oh, I missed it that time. I didn't even give it a good shot either, so... At this point, who knows? There's a lot of unanswered questions to be answered here. Oh, I do remember this one, though, this commercial, because I was dancing around to it, remember, during the Super Bowl? Okay, I'm trying to get it without, getting it out of my, seat, but I think the only way I could do it is obviously to get out of my seat and do it. There we go. I still can't believe Andy asked me where my pants are at. But then yet again, that's just an Andy thing to ask. I mean, because he goes to my school, and if you know him personally, he asks random questions like that. That's alright, though. We all tolerate it, so. We tolerate it, but, we have fun. Just as long as you can have fun with it, that's all that matters. Layup attempt is no good, but now, Naheem Aline goes back with it. Oh my god, I'm going fucking senile, I'll tell you that right now. Now here's Karabon. Looks like he got his shoe back, so that's good. Yeah, but how can I have -1 viewer watching me? Like, that makes no freaking sense at all. San Diego State goes back the other way with it now. They'll throw it up in the paint, no good. But they will get a foul, though, I think. Yeah, but UConn. UConn 6th of this game so far. Oh, yeah, that's right. They flip it up, and this time, oh, well, no, it isn't no good. Oh, God, that's not what I want to do. Oh, they'll throw it up a couple of times, but they missed it. Oh, boy. Now they go back the other way with it. That is Keyshawn Johnson. That's Johnson getting it on over. They'll throw it up, intercepted by Klingon. Gave it to Aline, back for Klingon now. Sonogo throws it up. Oh, almost got stuck there on the rim. Imagine that. Phew! Klingon. Well, now Andre Jackson, but a whistle was called. And I think we maybe get another foul here. I don't know. Who knows at this point, people, okay? 6 field goals made in total for San Diego State, but yet UConn has 7 different players that have made a field goal. Just think about that for a moment. Think about it, people. Oh, they got a 3. Finally. Oh, wait, no, it was only from 2. San Diego State calls it, or no, UConn's the one who calls a timeout now with 55.8. And they've got a 14-point lead here, so you take that as you take that with a grain of salt, I'll tell you that right now. So coming up on the halftime, we'll have scores from across the country. And then we'll also have my Spanish homework, too. It's a review study guide that's due tomorrow, but we're checking it tomorrow. She's giving us completion points. So student section delivered by Pizza Hut. Hut Pizza. I don't know why I feel the need to bang it every time, but geez, my earpiece is going all over the place here, folks. Alright, here we go. Here's Newton on for Caravan. Up and intercepted now. Johnson with the intercept. For Trammell, and that one is good for 2 more. Man, they've closed the gap now just a teeny bit, but there's still 27 seconds left here until the half is up. Here's Andre Jackson now. Getting it on now, Tristan Newton. 6-5 on the shot clock. 7 to go. He'll lay it up. No good. Rebound. Poked up. No good. Sanogo tries throwing it up again. It's no good. And that is the end of the first half. So UConn with a 36-24 lead at the first half. We're going to take a break and we'll be back in 2 minutes. Don't go away.
Whopper, Junior, double, triple, Whopper, flavor, taste with perfect toppers. I rule this day. Lettuce, mayo, pickle, ketchup is okay. If I don't want that possible or bacon Whopper, any Whopper my way. You roll your season today, every day, have it your way. Eat like a king who's on a budget. 3 tasty options, fries, drink, and nuggets, all for $5. Wait, that can't be right. Just confirm that that's the real price. Eat, have it your way. 2 full meals, $5.99 each. Whopper with crispy 2 fries, 2 drinks. Double them up or mix and match. Whatever you want, we're into that. Eat, have it your way. $5 your way, I rule this day. Nuggets, fries, drink, bars just been raised. And Whopper Jr. is something new. A barbecue bacon Jr. just for you. Eat, have it your way. Marinara, mozzarella. Look at this royal crispy fella. Sauce and cheese, crispy chicken, Italian royal was what I'm picking. Eat, have it your way. Chicken, Italian spicy bacon chicken. Take 1 bite and it all starts clicking. Crown of my day. Toasted on a tasty royal sauce. Got me buzzing, I'm the royal boss. Sauce it up and top it with us. Chicken my way. You roll your season today.
Welcome back, everybody. It is now time for some scores from across the sports world. NHL scores currently right now. The Wild lead the Vegas Golden Knights 3-2 with 12:21 to go. In the third quarter, the Stars lead the Predators by a score of 3-0 at the end of the second. The Coyotes, or now, in fact, the Kraken just took the lead 1-0 on Jordan Eberle's goal. We now have on over to the MLB. Right now, top of the ninth, the Royals lead the Blue Jays 9-5. Royals looking like they'll get their first win of the season here if they hold on. If they're down, or the Blue Jays are down to their final strike. Braves lead the Cardinals right now by a score of 8-4 at the end of the eighth. They got Matt Olson, Austin Riley, and Travis Darnell. Orioles right now are leading 2-0 at the top of the ninth. Right now at the end of the sixth, the Tigers and the Astros are tied up at 4. The Mariners and the Angels are tied up at 1 at the top of the third. The Guardians lead the A's 2-1 at the bottom of the second. Mid of the second now, the Diamondbacks and the Padres are tied up at 2 apiece. Right now, just getting started at the end of the top of the frame. The Rockies and the Dodgers are tied up at 0 apiece. So we'll see action from Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, and Will Smith coming up here. And then Brewers exploding, 10-0, the final score. Then the Giants, big time game there. They win it 12-3. 4 home runs in the top of the 5th inning. Then the Reds beat the Cubs earlier today, 7-6. Boy, the Reds, they're looking good right now at 3-1. I'll tell you that. Then the Twins so far have a perfect season. That perfect season going 4-0. The Twins have a lead. Or no, I don't know what I just said there. They have a 4-0 record. That's what I was trying to say. But obviously I didn't end up saying that. Yankees beat the Phillies earlier today, 8-1. Boy, oh boy, World Series runner-ups just 6 months ago, but now they're 0-4 to start off the season here. Not good. Then the Rays, they got a perfect season now here so far. 4-0 they beat the Nats. Then the Pirates beat the Red Sox 7-6. Then of course our game, UConn leads San Diego State 36-24 at the half. And then, yeah, that's all really I got in terms of the sports world right now. The scoreboards, that's what I should say. Now it's time to do some homework de Espanol now, folks. Woo! Because we all love Espanol homework. That's right. We just got these 2 parts, and then once we get these done, we're done for now, obviously. Study guide's done for history. You might study a little bit, too, as well. So, all right, write the meanings of the words in the blank, okay, and then translate to the sentences below. Okay, I see what we're doing here. So, todos is everyone. Casi is almost. Nada is nothing. Nadie is nobody. Nunca, never. Algo is something. Or it's algo, not algo. Alguien, someone. Siempre, always. Then a propósito, by the way. All right, the students, now we have to translate these sentences into English. So, las estudiantes siempre comieron su almuerzo en el cafeteria. So, the students always eat lunch in the cafeteria. Speaking of that, I need to turn in some lunch money to school, so there. What the hell is there? Kidding, obviously, but okay, so nobody saw the movie last week. No, I should have finished that. Or is that last weekend? I'm just gonna check this. Yeah, okay, last week I was right. The sentence was Nadie vio la pelu, or I can't pronounce this word to save my life. Película la semana pasada. All right, yo di algo a mi hermano para su cumpleaños. So I give. Yeah, because dar is to give. Okay, so I always give something. I always give something to my brother for his birthday. Tu asististe el concierto anoche con alguien. Asistir. What's that? I forgot what that means actually. Oh, attend. Okay, to attend. So you attended the concert last night, right? I guess I forgot to add the verdad on the end of that. Concert with someone last night. Right. Ellos nunca leyeron sus libros de inglés. So they never.
With armor all,
Fudge.
a little bit of this.
Fudge. What was that? Where did that come from? Ah.
Protects you from a lot. How about that? Armor all. Minimum effort, maximum protection.
We're not going to break. That was just a mistake there. I apologize. Alright, back to what I was, Okay, here we go. Ellos nunca. Jesus. Alright, so they never read their English books. Well, who does? Right now we're reading To Kill a Mockingbird in English. No, it's actually literature. It's not even English class anymore. It's literature. But yet they still label it as English. Alright, I'm gonna head right back there to the bathroom. And yeah, you really didn't need to know that, but that's where I'm going. We'll be back in a moment.
Allergies don't have to be scary. Defeat allergy headaches fast with new Flonase Headache and Allergy Relief.
2 pills relieve allergy headache pain.
And the congestion that causes it.
Flonase Headache and Allergy Relief. All good.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Everybody knows that.
Well, did you know that Old MacDonald was a really bad speller?
Your word is cow.
Cow. Cow. COWEIEIO. Dag nabbit.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you, well, you know.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Yep, everybody knows that.
Well, did you know that some owls aren't that wise?
Don't forget I'm having brunch with Megan tomorrow.
Who?
Megan, my coworker.
Who?
Seriously, you've met her like 3 times.
Who? Geico. 15 minutes could save you, well, you know.
15 minutes can save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Yep. Everybody knows that.
Well, did you know the ancient pyramids were actually a mistake?
Geico. 15 minutes could save you, well, you know.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Everybody knows that. Well, did you know that when a tree falls in the forest and no one's around, it does make a sound?
Oh boy! I'm falling! Everybody look out! Oh! Well, out there. Geico. 15 minutes could save you, well, you know. Anybody?
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Everybody knows that, Parker.
Well, did you know auctioneers make bad grocery store clerks?
It'll be $23.50. Now 75, 23.75. Holden pay to get up 23.75 and 24. Pay $24, 24 and a quarter. Quarter now half. 24 and a half and 75 and 25. Now quarter. Pay 26 and a quarter. Holden pay to get up 20. You want to do it? 5 and a quarter. Sold to the man in a khaki jacket.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Everybody knows that.
Well, did you know that words really can hurt you?
What?
Jesse, don't go! Jesse, no!
I'm sorry, Daisy, but I'm alone, and a loner's gotta be alone. Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Everybody knows that.
Well, did you know Pinocchio was a bad motivational speaker?
I look around this room and I see nothing but untapped potential. You have potential. You have... Oh boy.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Everybody knows that. Well, did you know bad news doesn't always travel fast?
Mr. Tompkins.
Todd? You're fired. Well, gotta run. Geico. 15 minutes could save you, well, you know.
Welcome back, everybody. We will be heading back to the second half here in just a moment. So, yeah. Anyway, let's get back to some Spanish now. ¿Cuál es la fecha de la fiesta de cumpleaños? Or so I'd say la fecha es 15 de enero. Like the number 15. I'm not writing it down in Spanish. As far as I know, at what time is the party? De la mañana. Unless, I mean, this is only a completion grade after all, so. And she's just, looking over it just to make sure, we actually gave it an effort and we actually, did it, obviously. It's like, yeah. ¿A qué museo van para la fiesta? So, what kind of museum are we going to? first? Or what are we going to see at the... Okay, I see. So what are we going to see? So we're going to see... So vemos las exposiciones de arte. I'm just copying off what it says here on the paragraph here because it's like an actual, you know, invitation to a birthday party, and I'm just listing off what it says here, and que van a ver en el museo antes de comer almuerzo. Alright, so after... hold on, I gotta look this up here. Antes de, I think that's after, I want to guess. Okay, yes, it is before. Alright, so what are we doing? Oh, wait, I fricked up. I screwed it up. Okay, I didn't look at the question correctly. So number 3 was asking what kind of museum we're going to. So we're going to Vamos al Museo de la Cultura Hispana. There we go. Alright, what did we see? Okay, so after we go to the museum, where are we going next after lunch? Alright, so we went to the museum. I think it's asking where we're going after lunch. After eating lunch. Yeah, after we eat lunch. Alright, vemos una película, I think. And then what are we doing tomorrow? And then what are we doing at 3 o'clock? We're going, oímos una banda. Seems like a great birthday party to go to. So at 11, we'll get to go see, we'll go to the museum. Then at noon, we'll go to the restaurant. We'll eat bocadillos y helado. That's sandwiches and ice cream, I think. Gotta go back to the food. Helado. Where are you? Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Ice cream. Then after that, we're going to go see a movie, and then at 3 o'clock, we're going to hear a band. So, hey, that's pretty darn good B-Day party. So I'll give her that. Then we got an English quiz Thursday. All right, just in time for the second half now. Okay, there we go. There we go. We're good now. All right, we are about 15 seconds behind on the. Yeah, the final half of Jim Nance calling college basketball. All right, here we go. 36-24, UConn leads. We got one more half to go here, folks. One more. Here's Tristan Newton now. In the paint! Oh, the dunk attempt was failed! And that ball went all the way back to the backcourt. Oh, my. Now they throw it up again. And oh, my. That could have been a good one. That would have been a great one to have, too. Boy, oh, boy. That ball just got absolutely obliterated. And San Diego State gets two more on top of that. Oh, my. Now here's Tristan Newton with it. On for Carabon. Picking it up there is Hawkins. For Andre Jackson. Jackson. Sanogo. The layup is good. Back to a 12-point deficit. Now they'll go back the other way with it. Matt Bradley. Here's Bradley. Decides what to do with it. Finally decides. Gives it to Mensah. Back for Bradley. They throw it up. No good. And now they'll try and run back the other way with it. But San Diego State keeps it in their own half of the court there. And now for Lamont Butler. Oh, the Trammell was going to do a three-point attempt, but had a blocker there in the way. Trammell, oh my, what was that? He just threw the ball off the back of Jackson, and ow, what was that? Scumbag move, I'll tell you that right now. I don't know where the frick he was trying to throw that thing, but my lord, people. 10 left to go here on the shot clock. I honestly can't at this point, to be honest. Crap. Alright, so they're going to go to commercial break. We won't be going to commercial break just yet, obviously. So, yeah. No, just kidding. Yep, it's going to be, we got 2.5 days left before we go on Easter break. Then on Sunday, not only are we going to be celebrating Easter, but apparently we're also celebrating my grandparents' anniversary, too. And in fact, we're actually going to be celebrating Easter at the same place we celebrated Thanksgiving all the way back in November. It's at this golf resort, I guess, or golf and resort type place, which I loved it the last time. But instead of, ordering off a menu, we're actually going to eat a buffet. And we're going to the same place, but, like I said, instead of ordering off the menu, we're going to have a buffet. Which, I love my buffets. I'm telling you that right now, because, But, yeah. All you can eat buffet, all you got to do is pay, and you got all the food you want after that. Legendary. You know, I've always wanted to watch Ghosts. I'm telling you that right now. I've always wanted to watch Ghosts, but I haven't been able to because my mom is always hogging the TV over Law and Order. But I did see, though, that Ghost, the British show, got canceled. Now, I don't know if that's similar to what we got here in the U.S. or not. I think it is, honestly. Adaptation. Yeah, okay, exactly. It is off the... So basically, the British version was the original version, and then now we have it here in the States. I guess that's how they do it, because it's on... Used to be on BBC in the UK. In fact, it was kind of a hit, to be honest with you. Just looking at viewership numbers, I mean, Jesus. I mean, I will give them credit, though. The viewers that the Ghost series got in the UK, in fact, are pretty much lower than what the series has been getting here in the US. I mean, there's probably about 6 to 7 million people every week who tune in to watch Ghosts. And then the first episode, the premiere back in 2019, I just looked it up, only had about 5.5 million. So you could make an argument that, you know, it's more popular here in the US than it is obviously in the UK, but, you know, UK there's less people, so yeah. So now it's a 10-point deficit, 38 to 28. UConn in the lead. Booyah. All right, here we go. That's Jordan Hawkins. On now, Tristan Newton back for Alex Carabon for 3. That's good. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh, there it goes again. Wow. Oh my. 3-pointer, no good. And he is taken down. I'm going to turn it down just a smidgen, just in case, you know. Just in case, you know, I don't want to get copyright striked, obviously, so. Yeah, just turning it down just a smidgerine. So that, you know, I can prevent myself from that, obviously, because that would not be good. I'll tell you that right now. Here's Andre Jackson now, getting it on for Tristan Newton. Newton in for Sonogo. Sonogo on for Andre Jackson. Goes inside, well, tried to get in the paint, but it was no good. And I think that will be the first foul of the half for San Diego State here. Maybe not, at least it should be. Nope, maybe not. Just went out of bounds, just a smidgerine. I guess, I don't know, to be honest with you. San Diego State, they got to get something going right now. I mean, boy, oh boy. Oh, what a pass in the paint, too. The layup, though, was missed from Jaden Ledee. So maybe a foul there from UConn. And they did count that foul for San Diego State, too. So 3 this half for UConn, 9 total here in this game. And now Keyshawn Johnson will go for a couple. First one is good. Man, this has got to be like the lowest scoring college basketball game ever right now. At least, you know, on pace or something. Some weird crap. Though the second time is good. Just barely. It bounced couple of times there, but it did go in. It's an 11-point game now for San Diego State. And timeout or foul? I don't know. We'll see when we come back to it. I wasn't really paying attention. I was, looking on my computer, obviously, which you probably shouldn't do. Okay, yeah, it was a foul for San Diego State. Their second this half, 7th total so far here in this game. Andre Jackson now with it. When he throws it right in the paint, the fucking TV has to load. Lays it up and no good. Here, well, try to get it to live. As live as possible. On God. First free throw from Sonogo is good. Rabbit hole. Okay. Second one is good. 13-point game here for UConn. I don't know what I just did there. But yeah. Somehow I got into 9th place in our pool out of 19, which is right in the middle. I mean, hey, I'll take it. Not good, but not bad. Oh, the layup is good from Butler. Well, we're getting somewhere here. I don't know exactly where, but we're getting there. Somewhere. Here's Newton now with it. Newton in the paint, but he's fouled by Trammell. We'll take a break. We'll be back in 1 minute. Don't go away. Oh my God. Yes, we are. Get up, everybody, and sing.
What's your deal, man? Come on, man. You've been riding me all day. You're playing like Betty White out there. That's not what your girlfriend said.
Baby.
Whoa.
You Snickers. Better?
That hurt. You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
So, what do you do?
I'm a yoga instructor. You?
Pageant queen, turned rocket scientist.
I bet those pageants really prepared you for NASA.
Tell me something true.
I'm a criminal.
I'm CIA. What did you say you do again?
Right now.
Welcome back, everybody. We are just a little over halfway through the second half here. It is currently 10:50 p.m. Eastern Time, so if you're staying up to watch us, thank you very much. Really appreciate it. It's going to be a short night, so, well, no, not really. We'll probably be on the air at least for another hour, if I had to guess. All right, here we go. UConn to shoot a couple of free throws here in this boring double-digit game here with 15:19 left to play here in the second half. First free throw attempt there was good. Second one is good there as well. 45-32 now. UConn with the lead. Oh my God! This thing loads and loads until it can't no more. Gotta take my horse to the Old Town Road. I got ride till I can't go. Oh my God, the horse is in the bag. For three! Good! From San Diego State! A 10-point game! They needed a big three, and they got it! Now it's Andre Jackson. Getting it on Tristan Newton. Newton. 10 to go on the play clock. Gives it on for Caravan. Throws it up, tipped in the paint, and intercepted by San Diego State. But they get the ball back for a three. It was short from Jackson. Oh, a crazy couple of events there. Oh, the fake three attempt was no good, and they're going to get a foul on San Diego State. Wow, wow, wow. Boy, that was crazy. Here's Jackson now with it, getting it on. Newton in the paint. Sanogo throws it out. Ooh, beautiful pass there, too. Caravan to Jackson. On for Sanogo. Layup is no good. And another foul. Mensah's third of the game here. I think, what, is it 2 or 3 more before he's officially fouled out? And San Diego State, they got to make a big comeback here like they did Saturday night. Adama Sanogo now for a couple. First one is good. Second one. Coming up. Tired. That was what I just did there, but hey. Second free throw is good for a 12-point lead now, 47-35. There we go. I'm just going to flip my block back here so, you know. Alrighty now, here's Psycho now with it. For three! Oh, missed there from Lamont Butler. That would have got it to a single-digit deficit if he would have made that. Now it's Tristan Newton. Newton throws it out. For three! Won't go from Aline. Now San Diego State better respond here. Butler throws it up. No good in the paint. Now UConn will go back the other way with it. Here's Caravan. Caravan. Oh, he ran into someone there. That was a rock maybe, I think. But he wanted a foul too. Dutcher wanted a foul. Well, he did get it, but, you know. So it's a couple of free throws now. Here we go. First free, or the only free throw. That's what I should say. Did not go. So now here's a Rop. Rop throws it up for Ladie. Throws it up in the paint. No go. Oh, and UConn player kind of fell on it. Not really, but it's a foul for Ladie though. So that's the 8th of the half for San Diego State. 13th in total here. So now Newton will come. Whoa! Whoa! I didn't think that. Yeah. Okay, there we go. 13 minutes, pretty much, left to go here in this game. Comeback in the making, hopefully, for San Diego State. Second free throw attempt is good from Tristan Newton. So now here we go. San Diego State, maybe to try to get something going here. That's Butler. On now for Parrish. Parrish tried to throw it up. It got blocked. Up, and now they're going to call, what, probably a foul, I'd assume. Yep, 4th for UConn here in this second half. 10th in total here in this game. Now here we go. It pops out to a Rop. Almost near midcourt, actually. In 2-point range. Gets it out for Parrish. In the paint with it is Ladie. He'll throw it up. It is blocked. There were 6 to go there on the play clock, so he had to get it there at some point. Well, a new hour has officially arrived. 11 p.m. Eastern. By the way, another foul from San Diego State. Ooh, first one is no good. Kind of, important at this point, so. Second one, though, is good, so, at least they get one out of it, which is, I guess, is better than nothing, but with a 14-point deficit, you might want to get both of them. Now 13 to go on the shot clock here. Throwing it up in the paint was Naheem Aline. And I think somebody's taking the time. I don't know who, but yeah. Well, we got a math test tomorrow. Yay. 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 Yay! There we go. Probably maybe scared a few of y'all. If I did, I sincerely apologize, but yeah. Alright, I am going to look at my math study guide, though, so just look over it maybe a little bit here. Alright, so like I said, this is split up into 2 parts here, so yeah. do with it as you please, I guess, right? Oh, that's going to be so tricky. My lord. I just cussed like 3 or 4 times there, but that's okay. It's after 11 p.m. It's basically late night at this point, so I mean, yeah, I think you should be able to cuss in late night without getting censored. Because, you know, it's late enough. I mean, just get rid of the censors at that point. Like in the UK, they have this thing called Watershed where you're not allowed to curse. Well, at least, you know, it has to be censored, obviously, after 9 p.m. So, yeah. That's how Big Brother got popular. They just showed uncensored material, after the Watershed. Well, the Daily Show, and I'm talking about the British version, the Daily Show just showed, highlights uncensored. I mean, because it aired after 9 p.m. Well, except for the first half hour of Eviction. The Eviction shows. Because those started at 8:30. But then later on in the Channel 4 run, and even into when we got into Channel 5, those started right on 9 o'clock. So, yeah. Honestly, that'd be so cool to be in the band playing there right now. That'd be kind of experience of a lifetime. I'll tell you that. Tired. I'm tired. Tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I just got all this energy and I just said I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. Alright, first free throw attempt is good. We have 15 free throw attempts in the first 8 minutes of this bout of the second half. Whoa. Second one is good. So now 51-36. Boy, oh boy, they got to have a big comeback here, San Diego State. I feel it, though. I feel it. They've definitely done it before. They can definitely do it again. No big deal here. Here's now Lamont Butler with it. Down there in the paint is Ladie. On out to the three-point line. Now in the paint, Ladie. Oh my God! It loaded at the worst moment. But either way, he got 2 more. I didn't even bang the block. I just banged the stand like that. Which to me sounds even better. But, sounds like I'm going to break it, though. If I do, obviously don't use it. So, yeah. Anyway, UConn gets a couple more. Donovan Clingan again. I do want to check something, though, here. Okay, we're only about 20 seconds behind here, real time. And there's 3 more. It's a 12-point game here. Momentum coming back, hopefully, for whatever that team is. San Diego State. I really should not be saying that, but here's now Andre Jackson. Jackson on over now for Calcaterra. On for Jackson for 3. Off the rim. Tipped around. And San Diego State comes back with it. And they'll try for 3. Off the rim. Won't go. And now Jackson back the other way with it. Here's Jackson now. Halfway through the second half. Joey Calcaterra getting it in for Clingan. Clingan to Calcaterra for 3. Good! Big time 3. It's back to a 15-point game. Where's my pencil? Here. Woo! couple more from San Diego State. Here's Calcaterra. Ooh, what a pass back to Jackson. Jackson to Calcaterra. 8 to go on the play clock. He'll throw it up for 2. Won't go. Klingon. He'll try tipping it up. It's no good. Calcaterra gets it on the line. It's no good. Rebound. A lead. That's no good. Oh, boy. That was a crazy minute of action there. Boy, oh, boy. Now in the paint, San Diego State throws it up, and it's good. From LaD, 11 points. Now is the deficit. 8.5 to go now. They really need a big one. And a timeout is called. Maybe from UConn, I think at least. All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be back. Things are now getting good. Oh, fudge.
Right now, it could seem like the only people who matter are the loudest. Those who want to tear things down, away on their own personal spaceships when things get hard. But we've got 182,000 people. And they're building. Big things. New things. Things that will change the way we do things. Assembling more vehicles in the U.S. than any other automaker thinks. $50 billion committed to electric vehicle things. And you might not know their names, but these people get up every day working together to move us all forward.
Welcome back, everyone. They actually went back to the game just a teeny bit early, but that was a really short commercial break. I'll give you that. All right, here we go now. 4 wins this season after trailing by 10 plus points. So, interesting stat line there. Oh, they get a huge bucket, though. A huge 3. It's an 8-point deficit. Girl, your breasts are gonna pop out, you know. If you have a shirt like that and you're jumping up and down like that. I mean, it is starting to be the late night. And a steal! The layup is good for 2 more! I didn't want to cause any offense there when I said that, but girl, find a better shirt. That's all I gotta say. 9-0 run here in the last 2 minutes. And this is what San Diego State needs here. UConn throws it up in the paint. No good. The rebound there is good, though. Now it's back to an 8-point game. Couple of 3-pointers, and they take the lead. Here's now Keyshawn Johnson with it. Johnson hands it on over. They'll throw it up there in the paint. No good, but they do get a foul. So no go there with the foul. All right, this is getting crazy now. I'll tell you that. Bruh. not quite how I feel about that commercial, honestly. I need a nap. I know, you're probably just like, huh? What? I mean, this game probably isn't going to end for another 20 minutes if I had to guess at the absolute most. They're taking commercials, as many times as they are. I mean, sure. Dang, kid. How's it though? Probably shouldn't do that. Alrighty, peeps. Come on, where's here? My earpiece connector. Where I don't know where it went, but here it is, back here. Oh, that's right. Put it inside. Okay, there we go. All right, San Diego State to shoot a couple. A very important couple here for Keyshawn Johnson. First attempt there. Off the rim and no good. So they'll shoot another one. One more. That throw is good. 58-51 now the score. And I got school in 9 hours and 15 minutes. Whoopee at 7:30 a.m. in the morning. So that's just great. Here's Sonogo now with it, getting it there for Carabon and a stoppage of play. And I think a foul there on San Diego. So it's a foul on Parrish. So there's going to be 2. And that's the 3rd foul on Parrish, too. First one's good. Now they'll shoot another one for 60 points here. Oh, fudge. I was going to plug in my phone, too. Yeah, because it's at 24%, so. Yeah. God, why didn't I fudging do that beforehand, peoples? I may or may not have to move the tripod a little bit. Or at least move my podium here. There we go. That'll work. Here. I can deal with that. Right here. There we go. Alright, here we go. Oh, giveaway. Oh my God. He'll throw it up for 2. So now it's back to a 7-point game here. With just 6 minutes to play. things could get interesting here real quick. Here's Tristan Newton with it. Newton getting it on. Caravan throws it back to Newton. Newton lays it up. No good. San Diego State gets it back. And now here they go with it. Matt Bradley. On for Ledee. Back for Bradley. To Ledee. Ledee. I'll throw it up there in the paint. It's no good, but it is a foul. So that's 7 this half for UConn. 12th in total here for them in this game. So Keshad Johnson will shoot a couple very important 2 points here. Get them back within 5. First one is good. So one more, and they're back in this. Well, they've been back in it here for a while, so. Second one there is good. So, it is possible. It honestly is possible here. There's been 1 tie and 2 lead changes here in this game. San Diego State's biggest lead was by 4 points all the way back in the first half. And the 3-pointer from Jordan Hawkins is good for the 8-point lead. Now it's Darian Trammell with it. Trammell getting it on Ledee. He almost bobbled it. Stays in bounds, had to throw it. Oh, and it's intercepted. In the paint, the pass across by Hawkins is intercepted by Trammell. Boy, oh boy. Now he'll give it in for Ledee, and right there, the TV loads. Ledee throws it up. No good. Getting it back, though, is Bradley. Gets back in the paint. Ledee. Maybe a 2. Throws it up. Off the rim. Oh, boy. So this stays an 8-point game with 4 minutes to go. Here's now Naheem Aline getting it on Tristan Newton. Newton on for Sanogo. Throws it up. It's no good. And okay. Yeah, okay. It is a foul. Well, 8-point lead for UConn here. They're going to have to go on just a big tear here. San Diego State does. But we all have seen what San Diego State can do. And they do it well, to say the least. So, we'll see what happens here. Anything could happen here in this final 4 minutes. Yeah, hey, final 4 minutes. Hey, I like that. I like it, I love it, I want some more of it. I try so hard, I can't rise above it. Don't know what it is about the little goose stuff, but I like it, I love it, I want some more of it. Oh. Man, this is still full of water. So, coming up Friday night, starting at 7:55 p.m. Eastern Time, Des Moines are going to be in town. And then Saturday night, starting at about 8:30 p.m. Eastern. That might be the night, though, that I do test it out. And if that is the night, tune in at about 6:50 p.m. Eastern Time, or about 6:55-ish p.m. Eastern. And, yeah, you'll get your scoop on that. And then we'll have the game on the radio, the Muskies game there on the radio. until, you know, I get back from dinner or do whatever, which will be about just about 8 p.m. Eastern time, though. So, yeah. Then I may, and this live stream's going to end a bit early. Probably not, though. It'll probably end at, 11 p.m. Eastern, maybe just 5 or 10 minutes afterwards at the most. Dick's. Best name for a company is Dick's. Well, San Diego State cannot stress this enough. They need a big comeback here. Alright, here we go now. Couple from Keyshawn Johnson. First one. Oh, no good. Well, that was the only one, too, so there you go. Now back the other way with it is Aline. So a foul was there by San Diego State. That was kind of a bad one to take right now, but Newton continues his perfect night of free throws with one more for a 1-point game. So coming up next, we'll have the trophy presentation. I don't think we're actually going to show it at all, to be honest with you. I mean, I know we did it for the Super Bowl, but there hasn't been any copyright strikes from it. So, yeah. And then, of course, we get 2 streams taken down just for showing. Well, the one was for showing the TV in full, and I get that. But, the other one, all I had was the audio, and it still got taken down. Even though, I did a stream with a little sliver of the TV showing, and somehow that didn't get copyright strike. Or no copyright at all, believe it or not, from that. So, yeah. Here's Tristan Newton now with it. Newton. Throwing it on. Jackson back to Newton. Five to go here on the shot clock, though. You better hurry. He'll throw it up and good for 2 more. And that will, I think, just about do it. 2:43 to go. I mean, it is a 12-point game. God only knows what could happen now. Bradley from 3, it's no good. And now Newton will go back the other way with it. Newton, he's probably just going to hold the ball for as long as he can and kill the clock, obviously. All right, now they got it under 10. He's going to go for the 3 just off the glass, though. He overshot it, but the layup there was no good. Rebound. They had players all over the court there. So there's going to be a foul on, I think, San Diego State here. So now here's Adama Sanogo. Shoot a couple here. First one is good. Second one. Is good. 14-point game here with 2 minutes remaining. So now here's Darian Trammell for 2 points, and it's good. 69-57 the score in a 12-point game with less than 2 minutes here in the national championship. Well, I think it's over. I honestly think it is over. Just send her on home. I'm good. Maybe not. I have no idea, actually, to be honest. Well, it's your dumb fault for eating the damn hot sauce, Gecko. That's why you order a drink before you order the appetizers. Or just don't eat the appetizers until you get the drink. That's just my personal preference, to be honest with you all, but obviously, animals aren't the smartest people in the whole wide world, which, if you just got offended by that, I do sincerely apologize, but hey, I take full blame. So now here we go, Caravan. Getting it on Newton, Caravan, and back. Here's Newton now with it. They got a battle. They get it on Jackson. And Hawkins gets a layup. They're going to go for 3. It's no good. Off the rim. Out for Bradley. And yeah, foul. That's what I thought happened there. But first free throw is good. So we'll go for a second one. And it's good. Here we go. Well, another foul from UConn, I think. Not that it really matters at this point. 80 seconds left. I mean, come on. all the San Diego State fans are heading out the doors, to say the least. Another point there, making a 13-point game. Second one is good. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Okay. We're good. Ball's knocked out of bounds. Well, another foul, too, on top of that. So, yeah. 67 seconds left. Yippee. I heard that crack in my ankle there. First free throw attempt is good, so they'll go for another one here. Oh, maybe not. Doesn't really matter at this point, to be honest. But here's Bradley in the paint, plays it up, no good. Caravan, they'll just waste as much time as they can at this point. I mean, obviously they're gonna have to take a shot at it here because there's still 18 on the shot clock. It's gonna expire with about 30 seconds left. So I mean. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Just go right on in. Lay it up. No good. Alrighty, 30.2 seconds left. Oh god, that shot clock is going to expire with 0.2 of a second left. Imagine. So obviously they got to take one more shot, I mean. Well, thanks for sticking around with us. It's 11:35 p.m. Eastern Time. I know. It seems so late. Well, it is late. I got school now in what? Less than 9 hours? Less than 9 hours. 7:30 a.m. That's the sucky part about having an early bird class. But I didn't really have much choice because band is always an early bird class. So, yeah, I kind of had no choice. It's alright. Andre Jackson, it is good. I mean, I could definitely, take it or leave it. Alright, so first free throw, well, the only one, it's good. Here we go, 30.2 seconds left. And a 17-point game here. It's all going to come down to this. Well, basically nothing really at this point. They'll shoot it for 3, no good, but you know, at least now there's no shot clock. There's still 10 seconds left. I know they already put the final sign down there. Like, okay, people in the production truck, don't get, too excited, but there we go. And the University of Connecticut are national champions. Woo! And there's the confetti flying, too. In Houston. Wow. Hey, they're going crazy there in Connecticut. Okay, here we go. God, don't you just hate it when you gotta clean up? Oh my God. Okay, we're good. Thought I screwed up something there on my computer, but we're good. I'm actually gonna unplug my phone now from there, so. Alright, well, now they're still blowing off the confetti. We're going to have the trophy presentation. Wow. Well, for Jim Nance, this is his final March Madness, which sucks. We'll definitely miss him a lot, but as long as we have him there for football and Augusta, that's all. That'll be enough to satisfy me. Yeah, that's right. The last Late Late Show with James Corden. That's right. Yeah, I want to stay up and watch that one, but you know, my parents, honest to God, don't like him. Which, I mean, I do understand why people hate him, but like, you have to admit though, his Carpool Karaoke series is really good. I mean, there's not one person, I think, in this world who has not watched Carpool Karaoke. While we're waiting for the trophy presentation here, let's just take a look at some scores from across the countryside. You know, we don't have to stay down here, you know, later than we need to. The Kraken are leading the Coyotes right now 4-1. The Golden Knights beating Minnesota in a shootout 4-3. After they were down 3-2, so yeah. And the Stars clinched their playoff berth. Oh, by the way, Pavel Dorofeyev with 2 goals in that game. And a +2. Matt Boldy, 1 goal, 1 assist, and a -1. -1, that's what I should say. And the Stars have clinched a playoff berth. 5-1, they beat the Predators. MLB scores right now. Currently, the Angels lead the Mariners 4-3 in the bottom of the 7th. I thought I did plug it. Okay, I guess it is starting to fall out a little bit. The A's are leading the Guardians right now 8-7 in the top of the 7th. The Diamondbacks and the Padres are tied up at 3 at the end of the 7th. Bottom of the 5th, the Dodgers lead the Rockies 6-4. The Brewers beat the Mets 10-0. The Giants beat the White Sox 12-3. And the Reds beat the Cubs 7-6. And then the Twins beat the Marlins 11-1. Yankees beat the Phillies 8-1. The Rays beat the Nationals 6-2. The Pirates beat the Red Sox 7-6. The Royals beat the Blue Jays 9-5. The Braves beat the Cardinals 8-4. The Orioles beat the Rangers 2-0. And then the Tigers beat the Astros in 11 innings 7-6. And of course, you know, UConn beat San Diego State 76-59. So, yeah. All right, we're going to have the trophy celebration now. Oh, yeah, and Greg Gumbel. Oh, okay, I guess he's just going to be stepping away from football. I thought he was stepping away from basketball, too, but no, it's just he'll be stepping away from football. Oh my God, they just got the San Diego State fans there. They're just, you know, giving the camera gang signs and all that stuff. Which I guess you can do at, you know, 1/4 to midnight at night. Which, yeah, hey, I'll give them that, obviously. But, yeah. But, yeah, my bracket sucked. To say the least. Everyone's bracket sucked. Yeah, okay, dude. Yeah, you can keep pointing on it, keep on putting your thumbs up, but you guys lost by nearly 20 points. Yeah! Alright, so now they're going to do the trophy presentation now. What the fudge? They just put like a U with oh god, what do you call it? A dash or whatever. Like what they use in Spanish. Like, you know what I'm talking about, right? I forget what it's called now, but yeah, they use that. There they go with that. Ooh, they got the gold confetti now. Now he's interviewing the coach. Oh, here comes Dad now. I know.
Okay. You're the one that has to get up, so.
I know. Well, so do you, but.
Well, it looks like it's over anyway, isn't it?
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. You just thought I'd let you know what's going on, or if you weren't realizing what was up.
Yeah, but yet he keeps asking, you know, he keeps on repeating himself all the time. I'll tell you that right now. And it gets so annoying sometimes. He asks one question, then 2 minutes later he'll ask the same thing, and then give it another minute or two later, he'll ask the same question. And he's worried about me forgetting what's going on. Yeah, and he's got Tristan Newton. All right. Well, it is getting late, people. So I think we're gonna wrap it up tonight. Thank you all so much for watching us. But we'll be back Friday night, 7:55 p.m. Eastern time. You're not gonna want to miss that. So yeah, we'll see you all then. Good night.